Okay, if you go to, and you know, I've listened to a couple of different versions, and I want to say this. As I was listening to one today, he changed like paragraphs, so it may not be exactly the same, but everybody will get it. But what I was saying that because on page, I'll go ahead and read because I got all these arrows and stuff. Yeah. So the dream of the planet includes all of society's rules, its beliefs, its laws, its religions, its different cultures and ways to be, government, schools, social events, and holidays. We are born with the capacity to learn how to dream, and humans who lived before us teach us how to dream. The society dreams. The outside dream has so many rules that when a new human is born, we hook the child's attention and introduce these rules into his or her mind. The outside dream uses mom, dad, schools, religion to teach us how to dream. So this is the program that you come into. And a very key note is attention is the ability we have to discriminate and focus only on that which we want to perceive. We can perceive millions of things, but using our attention, we hold whatever we perceive in the foreground of our mind. So it starts out just by telling us that we, as a child, we came in and we hooked on to everything that we were taught, not questioning it. And if you did question it, a lot of times you got settled down. So you were taught not to question and to move on. And as it says right here, as children, we didn't have the opportunity to choose our beliefs, but we agreed with the information that was passed on from the dream of the planet via other humans. This is also when we learn to hook the attention of other humans and we develop a need for attention, which can become very competitive as children compete for the attention of their parents, teachers, and their friends. Some of the agreements that we made work for us. Let me say this now. So like, for example, he said, we call this page a book. The word page is an agreement and within our language. So we have to acknowledge that some things work for us. Not all is bad. But as we learn and grow, it is our choice. We have to use our mind to discern what works for us and what doesn't. I heard one time someone said in a book, our life is like bricks on a wall. We're a house. And as we learn and grow, it's not to tear the whole house down because you are who you are, but to take bricks that don't work and replace it with bricks that do. So not all is bad. However, in human domestication, the information from the outside dream is conveyed to the inside dream, creating a whole belief system. So that's what it builds. As you continue to grow, it's a belief system that creates your personality. This is your ego. This is all of your experiences. So this is not this is outside of the book. It's when you read multiple books at one time and they all so I'm reading another book, but the other book says that our ego, we are spirit and ego. So that's what he means by the outside dream versus the inside dream. Spirit is on your inside. Your ego is what you portray on the outside. And your ego is based on your experiences. Your spiritual self is based on how you feel, how things make you feel. So it is always important to understand the difference between the two. And so I'll move on to the judge.
Stop for 1 second. Guys, if it's anything that you need clarity on, please don't hesitate to ask. So you can because we defeat the purpose if something comes to you and you're not really getting it and we just skim over. No question is the wrong question. Or are you gonna let them ask questions?
I was just about to say no. The people who did read, how do you feel about this portion, or what did you get from this?
I read it a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
But the information that I've been coming across lately,
Mm-hmm.
you know, confirms and coincides with what you're talking about, where there are just so many systems in place. And these systems were already here, you know, passed down, and we just accepted them. We just adapted to them. And a lot of those systems are starting to be questioned, you know, with this whole pandemic that took place and the way the medical industry